Hello and welcome back. My name is Guild Navigator. Let's I can't tell. Okay, cool. I think that the in-game audio should be working. Cool, awesome. Great. I was looking at OBS and I was getting nervous for a second.
Not long ago.
So I can't join the House Halu without having to join without excluding myself from being able to join any of the other houses. So I'm gonna definitely wait on that. What time is it? It's 5 a.m. I mean, I guess I could just take the
I've heard a lot about you, Outlander.
the teleportation, right? Step right here, Guild Navigator, and look over my collection of scrolls. How about the flashy and cheap, blah, blah, blah. He's just selling me stuff. If you're in real trouble and you want... Oh, interesting. That's cool, so it'll teleport you to,
but don't take too much time.
to nearby shrines.
My patience is limited.
Fair enough. I'm trying to get past you. Can I sleep here, or is everyone gonna like aggro against me? Okay, it's 11 a.m. The store should be open now.
If that creature visits again, I think I'll have choice words to say.
Bro, I'm gonna kill you. Get out of my way. Thank you.
So what do you want?
I was trying to get past you. That's what I
You
wanted.
have something to say to me? Clearly he was wrong. Yet I do think
I will say that this game is growing on me as I get more and more used to the graphics, as I get more and more used to the kind of like weird quirks of the gameplay mechanics. There are definitely parts of it that that I'm kind of beginning to enjoy.
Don't press your luck. You're on your honor.
Okay, where was the razors thing?
Don't stand about. Get moving.
It was over here. Right? That was the Dunmer Temple. Yeah, the razor hole. Interesting, so it's still locked. Huh. Okay, well then I don't have any choice but to buy whatever weapons the pawn shop people have for sale. Although, I had, yeah, the pawn shop guy sold a claymore, if I remember correctly, so I'll just go buy that.
Speak, traveler.
But they're wearing the equipment that I sold them. I think that's kind of funny. At least I'm like 90% sure that's true. Okay, yep, my moon sugar and my skooma. Okay, barter. So there's the silver longsword. I feel like I'm gonna want that. Because I'm gonna be going at least in like Oblivion, there are some types of creatures who you just like literally can't do damage to with normal weapons. Was it the armor who had the I don't know, either way, I'll buy that. Now at least I have a weapon of some kind. Looks kind of cool also. What's up here? Oh, it's just outfitters.
Hurry this up, will you?
I think he's also wearing stuff I sold him. That's really funny. I like that. That as you sell the people stuff, they equip it. Okay, I don't I don't see the options there. Can I sell you this though? Like my iron arrows? I can. And my iron bolts. Cool. I'll sell you my silver dagger also. Because I got my silver longsword. I can sell you that hat. That's good to know. Because I think it's a kind of armor. Yeah. I'll take your little bit of gold. Well, I've got I think 2 quests right now to do. I've got one for the Fighters Guild and then the main quest. Yeah, so I need to go to the Dwemer Ruin. Here it was. Okay, so I basically need to head south out of town. Cross the Odai River. Head north towards Caldera. And then when I see a sign for Molag Mar, I need to immediately turn right. And head up the hill, and then it should be there, basically. Okay, cool. And then the other one was also... The Mages Guild, I think, similarly. Yes, I need to find some people at the Caldera mine. Yeah, I might as well just go. So I need to basically go in that direction either way for both of them. I've got a weapon. It's not a very good one, but it exists. Maybe this person sells a better sword. They annoyed me by being a Khajiit.
Approach.
But they actually do sell kind of good stuff. At least it seems they do. So I mean, this iron longsword seems interesting, because that would be an additional little weapon of some kind. So I'm gonna buy that just so that I have both an iron and a silver. Because I think the silver one has substantially less condition. Yeah. How does this work? That was not my intention. I did not mean to cast that spell, but whatever. Okay, so I need to go south out of town. Towards where the Silt Strider is, and then we're gonna have to cross the bridge.
The prey approaches.
Right, no prey. Okay, I'm gonna cross the bridge, and then I'm gonna head north towards Caldera. Working on my jump skill. I'll know if I'm going the right direction if this sign gives me the option to go north to Caldera. Yep, okay, cool. So I'm going to go north, and then I need to wait until I see a sign for Molag Bal, in which case I need to turn right immediately. What is this? Is this the sign for Molag Bal? It is. Okay, Molag Mal, I should say. On the right, see a signpost for Molag Mar. Turn right and head uphill on an old road to cross the ancient Dwemer Bridge. Cool, so I think it's this way. I know I should be like trying to save my fatigue as I'm getting closer. Let's actually just cast my my spell and then just wait. Oh, resting here is illegal. Never mind. I'm interested to know what the rules around where you're allowed to rest and where you're not allowed to rest. Seems odd. Okay, but that is dangerous. I know you're kind. I'm gonna stand here and wait to at least let my fatigue regenerate while they run towards me. Oh. And instead he just summoned a skeleton. I think this is the Telvanni person that they warned me about. I don't want to get any closer because he's gonna attack me if I do. Okay, let's save here because I killed the first Telvanni. But this is definitely a low health save, not an awesome everything is perfect save. Okay, and I've got a restore health potion. Okay, let's take a couple of those. That didn't do very much. If I take these 5... Oh, okay, maybe it does work and I'm just being confused. And I'll do a restore fatigue potion. Oh, it does. It worked really well. I just wasted a lot of potions. Okay, whatever. Or maybe not. Looks like my fatigue regenerated all the way with 1 potion. I need to be careful not to be running around when I'm walking around in combat. Look, people were saying that these, what are they called? Those little flying guys are really dangerous. Don't see it. Just don't see it. I've been kicking their butt. No problem. Oh, I'm over encumbered. Uh-oh. How do I see my carry weight? There's quite a few things in this game that they don't make super intuitive. I mean, that's pretty valuable. Value of 70. But it also weighs a ton. It weighs 30. Drop. Oh, it's over here. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't need that crazy heavy armor. I do, however, need the gold. Nice, like a nice 30 gold. Okay, cool. So I crossed the bridge. Okay. Cross the ancient Dwemer Bridge. The entrance to Arcandia is on the east side of the Fodea, south of the bridge. Okay, so I need to go south. Is this it? And it said something about me cranking a lever. It is. Okay, I'm gonna save before I go in. Can I rest here? I can. Okay, rest until I'm fully healed, and that should have saved, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. Did that not work? Oh. Interesting. Okay, I really gotta stop running. I turn off auto run? It's like not working. I'm trying to. So I know caps can turn it on. So always run is caps. So like now it's enabled. I'm losing fatigue just by walking. But like if I hold shift, I'm not running anymore. Okay, cool. I think that worked. I have no idea what I did that was different. But I don't want to be using my fatigue. Okay, so he needed a little box looking thing. So in and out, quick adventure. No need to go do anything crazy. You know, you move a lot slower, obviously, when you're not running. Oh, hello.
I have the upper hand.
Is this one of the guys? The fucking camera thing that's been blocking the names of characters. So I forgot to read the name of the... Oh, wait, no, I'm just trying to get a box. I actually don't care about these people's names. I'll take all. Okay. You cannot rest while enemies are around.
How does it feel to know death is near?
I mean, you're the one who's going to know. Like, I'll be honest, there's not a very high chance you're going to win this. Yeah, I've really been enjoying my sword. I just feel like I'm just like kicking everyone's ass with it. Everyone complained about, you know, you basically never been able to hit things in Morrowind. And I will say that looking up how to build a class in advance, I think helped a lot. Because that just like really hasn't really been my experience too much. Okay, I'm going to go check out what's over here first. Before I do anything crazy. You know, if there's stuff to loot, I want to loot it. That's the classic Elder Scrolls perspective. Okay, value. My classic Bethesda kind of logic, if something's worth taking, is that if it has a value to weight ratio of more than 10 to 1, it's worth taking. So that was not. That does not have a weight value. So I mean, it's usually worth going over like heavy things first. Yeah, like that weighs an enormous amount. It's not worth very much. Okay, a silver longsword. Yep. The steel dagger. Yeah, those are good in general. Those are looking pretty good. Oh, I'm no longer over encumbered. Okay. I mean, obviously there's going to be more things to take. Scrap metal I'm okay without. There's a guy up ahead. It's annoying that either way you have to do a number of clicks. Like you either have to confirm to overwrite or you have to type some new name for your saves. Dude, this audio is pretty good. I don't know if you guys are getting the 3D audio effect, but I definitely am. Yeah, take that. Yeah, I'm like kicking these bandits' ass. This is the power of being level 2. To Heaven's Gallery. Did I get any advice on where it was? No? You did not give me any advice on where it was. You look like a dick, so I'm gonna kill you. I will say my my medium armor that I got via being attacked by the people a couple of times was pretty based. So I've got this iron Tonto. Yeah, I think I can drop that. I don't feel too bad about dropping that. I just have lots of clothes is a big part of the problem. I should probably start taking all when I loot these people. A Dwemer cog. In Skyrim, I would definitely take that because I could use it in crafting. I'm actually kind of excited to play through Skyrim and stuff like that. You know, I just love Bethesda. They're so good. Their games are so incredible. They're a studio that, in my opinion, just gets like a ridiculously unfair amount of hate, and it's like I know. It's funny because it's like within my own lifetime, I've seen them go from being the most beloved studio in existence, right? Like when I was a kid around the time, like I remember when Fallout 4 was was in creation. Like it had been announced or whatever, and everyone was losing their minds. I'm not gonna be able to make that jump. Maybe if I had a different character, I could. And they were so excited, and I guess there's always been some amount of Bethesda hate, especially post New Vegas, in the sense that there's always been a pretty sizable contingent of the Bethesda like fan base that I think just always feels a little bit scorned from a storytelling perspective. That feels like a fair summary. But either way, in my opinion, just the scale of hate for their games has gotten just completely detached from reality. For example, I was I don't know if you guys know who Luke Stevens is. I actually genuinely don't hate his videos. Like, I think they're pretty good. I can only describe him as like a Redditor. That's very much the vibe he has. If the vibe, I don't know what the vibe I give off is. Maybe it's a Redditor vibe also. But Luke Stevens 100% gives me a Redditor vibe. Not in a bad way. I like Redditors. I use Reddit. But I saw this video he made recently, and someone they were talking about like, oh, who's the most incompetent game developer? And people were like, oh, who are the people who just shut down a whole bunch of studios? Like Ubisoft, right? And he was like, well, I actually think it's like Bethesda. And I'm sorry, if you've gotten to the point that you're really saying that like you think Bethesda is the most incompetent developer, you've just seriously lost the plot, in my opinion. Because there's many things that I would criticize Bethesda over. For example, I think that Starfield was like not that good of a game. Like it was just, I mean, like the best thing that I can say about Starfield is there were periods of time that I was not bored. Now that's not like a particularly strong endorsement of the game. Like saying that like sometimes I wasn't bored, like not even sometimes I had fun. Sometimes I wasn't bored. I'm being too critical of Starfield even now. But the point that I'm saying is like even the most critical version of Starfield, like if you came at Starfield just like no holds bar, you were just going to be absolutely mega critical of it. I don't think you could say that it's a bad game. Like it's a boring game. I would definitely agree with that. But it's not a bad game. And there are lots of bad games. Like, and tons of bad games by big studios. I mean, I would argue that, like, Avowed was a bad game. In the sense that it was just boring. Like, it just was not fun at all. I've put, like, 100 hours in Starfield at this point. And, like, of all the 100 hours I put in a Bethesda game, like, I suspect once I put 100 hours into Morrowind, like, I'm going to really enjoy Morrowind. I'm going to think about it. This strikes me as a universe that is going to make me interested in it in a way that Starfield was never that way. But it's not bad. It's just fine. It's just mediocre. And so it's frustrating to me that it feels like it gets such crazy amounts of hate for kind of unjustified reasons, in my opinion. So I can't rest when enemies are nearby. Lots of very valuable things in here, which is, always nice to see. I'm over encumbered. I really just gotta drop all these random clothes. Like, I don't need to be carrying boots on me. Okay, I think that's about everything I can drop, because I've got all my armor, and then everything else is pretty valuable. I mean, in principle, I could drop some of these ingredients, but at some point, I'm just creating more problems for myself. These Dwemer coins, that's pretty sick. Dwemer coins, I don't know how to pronounce them. So it said that they were this secular dwarves. I don't know what that means. How could you be secular in this universe? Because, like, the gods are literally real. I mean, so for example, like Vivek, at the very least, like the Triumvirate are like literally gods, right? I know that there was some component of them, I guess, like being a lie or some type of scam or something like that. I purposely have not fully learned the plot. I do know some details. I'll try not to be too spoiler heavy about it. but I don't know enough to have my experience in the universe actually ruined. Hello there, kind
It'll
sir.
be your blood here, not mine.
Kind of cool that they named all the bandits. I'll take your gold. And, yeah, your steel dagger seems like it's worth taking also. No need to take anything else. Let's save. I don't know who this red Levia woman is, but she seems kind of stupid. I want to start, like, trying to improve my magic. My destruction magic in particular. I feel like that would be pretty powerful. Okay, steel spear. No, it's pretty heavy, so I'm not going to take it. You don't have anything I'm going to take. That's just an empty bed. Oh, I can rest. Okay, sick. And that will autosave. And heal me, which is always awesome. The Hall of the Centrifuge. I'm definitely starting to feel pretty powerful. I mean, I know that I'm like in an extremely low level environment still, but it's pretty cool. I love games that have like a some type of power progression. That's something I really enjoyed about Fallout 3 a lot when I played it, was that there was genuinely a sense as I played the game that I was getting stronger, right? That like you start out very weak. Similarly, when I played Fallout 4 survival mode, it really felt like there was a sense that I was significantly improving my ability to like do things in the world. I'm gonna try to equip Firebite. I'm gonna try to see if I can use this on people. I think it looks like it's on touch, so I basically just need to treat it like a melee weapon. Okay, I'll pick you up. I don't know what you Flynn are, question mark, question mark, question mark. I'm running around a little bit because I'm lazy. Okay, that's a wall, so I can't go that direction. The fact that you're a dead body makes me think I've been here before. Yeah, I've definitely been here before. Let's go back up. Okay, I am able to just rest, so I'm just gonna activate, I think, running mode. Interesting. Torches actually would be kind of nice. I don't know if I need 8 of them necessarily. Perfect. Can I, Sure. Nice. Okay. Saving. Awesome. Money and stuff. That's how I'm feeling right now. And I should have cast a couple of spells just to grind it. Nope, this is the surface again. God damn it. So that was wrong. I can confidently say that that is not the correct way. Let me in, let me in, let me in, let me in. It's a beautiful night. So I killed this guy over here. And I have not gone through these doors. The Weeping Hall. That's to the centrifuge, which is where I just was. To Heaven's Gallery. Oh, this is up a level. I had made it to the lower point in this, but not all the way up here. Be nice if it told me if stuff was empty, like it does in some of their newer games. Okay. So I'm pretty sure that this is not going to work. I could jump down a level, but I don't see any reason to do that. At least not yet. Maybe that's like kind of the only option. Because I'm just looking for like an artifact. I mean, do I have to go this way? Is this like the only way? I had said, I mean, I made it all the way out here, and I was like, I don't know if, I should have just rested. I was like, I don't think I can make that leap. Maybe there's another way. A more janky way for me to make it. Fuck. Am I stuck? No? Okay. And now I'm in the lava. I mean, I guess I'm... Nope. You definitely just die if you go in lava. Okay, let's try this again. I think that was a path. I think that was a possibility. I know this is like an older game, and so sometimes there are things that are like designed to punish you or something like that. Like they're designed to, I guess, make you hate yourself. That's something that I'm glad most modern games have removed. Is just like things that don't work the way that you would expect them to. If I had like some kind of levitation ability, that would be sick. That's exactly what I need. There has to be another way. Yeah, because this is just back exactly where I went. I might as well just reload. Like I'm not any higher. I mean, I don't think we went past the orb anywhere. Okay, let's I could cast water walking. Would that help at all? I don't think so. Might as well. Oh, I can't rest. That was a mistake. So it does, well, that's potentially good news, because it means that there's still enemies. Oh, wait, okay, never mind. Only when I go over there. So potentially very bad news. And if I go down this way, there was like a locked door, right? So, I mean, maybe I have to either have good enough lockpicking or some type of ability to levitate or something like that. It just says lock too complex. Okay, well, I've got 2 minutes left on my timer. I'm going to call the episode here. I'm going to Google how to solve this, and then I'll be back in the next one.